Whoa, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you what I would have said if the player left the base on time, like when it left her hand. I would have said, my first interaction, my first reaction of this was, she did not do that on purpose. Right. Now, I can't say if she did or not, I wasn't there. Right? So then I would say I would follow that rule. Right? Now, if I'm watching or I've been watching and I've seen and they're talking and they're, you know, there's things to read when you're on the field.
Well, if they're spending their time coaching that play,
Right.
they're wasting their
Yeah.
time. So I don't think
Throwing
that's
out a
right,
runner
Jason.
that's out
Yeah,
front early.
right.
But for the purposes of discussion.
Purpose of discussion. And then if you feel they did it deliberately, you go to 6-2-1. And when you said, when does it end? Right?
Ends at the end of playing action.
Playing action.
I'm glad you brought this up.
So, Jason Harper sent this to me, I think it was after,
Other Jason Harper.
yeah, the other one. And he just said thoughts,
Yeah.
and
Something he said to me.
I wrote back, illegal. And then I explained. And basically what you come down to is umpire judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in what you said is true. You know, your first reaction is, that was a slip, the ball was still live, don't kill it, let all action happen, call what needs to be called. But if you see it again, or you've seen at a tournament, this team has done this a few times, or it's been known, the other coach comes to you before the game and says, hey, watch this, we've had this happen to us, this team did this to us, then you might think about calling it illegal. But more than likely, it's gonna be legal.
Great point.
So if it's an illegal pitch, then you wait till the play is finished,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then you allow the coach to take the result of the play, right?
Right.
Yep. The legal pitch, then follow through with the illegal pitch. Yep.
Either way, if you think it's illegal, that girl's not gonna be out going to second.
Correct.
Right.
Because they could say, hey, we want the play, or no, let's take the illegal pitch situation and ball the batter back, or the runner back, because they did not advance the base.
First.
But the fact
So,
that they did it.
redo. Go ahead.
That's the way to get out of it.
Yeah. I was going there, I was waiting
I'm
to.
still looking at it, and
Yeah.
I'm saying, you know, where's the penalty?
Yeah,
You
so you're
know?
gonna let it go, and then once
But they
it's
get that choice
done,
afterwards.
yep,
That takes it all.
yep, once
It's
it's
the delayed
done.
dead ball if you're going away
Yes,
with that ball.
yes.
Yeah.
But even based
Well, I got a girl taking the pitcher's mound and she just drops the ball. Take both feet on, the ball, she just goes for her hands, gonna drop the ball, get nothing.
Well, right, because she was like
Legal
there.
pitch.
Say
She
it
just
again.
goes and takes, she goes to bring her hands together.
She's
and drop
here, she has not come together
it.
yet,
She's bringing them together and she does.
she has not come together, the ball comes out,
You got a
You've
ball.
got, you've got the girl out.
that's nothing. It's
Nothing.
nothing until when? It's nothing until when? She separates.
Once she's in net,
Once she's,
we're live.
yep, once she separates, then all of the infraction stuff comes
Because
in.
I've had the girl, she took the mound and she just was going with her hands together, the ball
And
fell.
ball
Coach was
fell out.
like, that's a legal pitch, I want ball. And I said, coach, it's nothing. I just
Yeah.
didn't have no really.
Yeah.
But now.
Yeah, it's
I got a
nothing
little bit
until,
behind it.
I love this, because like I said, we've got a lot of experience in here, and we have so many different answers on some of these. I love it, and that's just what makes us all grow as an association.
What happens if she was not in contact with the plate?
That would be, if she does that and she's not in contact with the plate, then
she
it's a
appeals?
legal pitch because she can't start any motion, right? Until, that's when the base umpire gets in and hopefully sees that she's not in contact, and then the illegal pitch will go first. Well, I truly appreciate this opportunity. Like I said, it's not, I hopefully you felt that I wasn't preaching, that we were having a conversation. And we found a couple things that hopefully we can discuss, and hopefully they never happen to you, all right? And hopefully somewhere along the line, I know for some of us, we got a chance to work this year, but hopefully we get an opportunity. So, questions?
I just gotta say something here.
Rules, or anything, if you do your
If you
job
see
and
me
you
on the
get hit.
field somewhere, I had to give my season up because of a pacemaker. Can't take a chance on that. But anyway, if you see me somewhere, I'm gonna evaluate this year. Okay, I'm gonna evaluate this year, I'm gonna help out, I wanna stay involved in the game that way. So, maybe just 2 or 3 times a week, and I'm not out there to nitpick, I'm out there to help. So if you see me, and that's what I'm there for, I will have a written summary of what I see, and I'll present it to whoever I'm there to evaluate, and hopefully it'll help you improve, and that's what I'm there for, so if you see that.
Appreciate you
I was
doing
gonna say,
that.
if you see
that, you're a lucky person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that, because that's what some of us are looking for, you know, and we like that.
They don't get a lot of that in the high school rankings, so that's good. Now, like I started with, we could be talking hours on this. I have 3 more topics. We're not gonna do it.
Not that one.
Okay? We're not gonna do these, but you need to go dive into those books. The DP Flex, that's the discussion for the next meeting. That involves the pitcher, right? And there's a lot of intricacies that can happen. Courtesy runners. There's some things that can happen with the courtesy runner. Trust me, us coaches sometimes try to play the trick.
No.
Yes. So there's, go dive into the case book, dive into the rule book. Conferences, all right? Conferences. Can I give you just one piece of advice? Write your conferences down.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? Please write them down and who they're with, especially if it's a coach going to talk to the shortstop. Something to the effect. Keep track, right? Because I'll tell you, in the coaching ranks, I'll tell you, it's honest to God. It's discussion of, I try to steal one. I'll try it. If they didn't write it down, I'll try to get another one. Right? Then they'll have then you just don't have some of the coaches who have no idea that the whole pitching and bringing back and forth and stuff like that. Right? So dive into the rule book with these 3. Because I don't want to, I'd love to sit and talk for another 2 hours, but we can't. Right?
Question.
Yeah.
Okay, April 2nd, is that half baseball, half softball on-field mechanics, or is that all baseball for the TC with Jerry Haynes?
April 2nd, there is a clinic, an on-field clinic through USA Softball
Where?
at Redcoats in Midland.
Okay.
Starts
On
at 9
April
o'clock. Okay, I know nothing about, baseball may have something on that same day.
They do
If
it
you got it
from
from Jerry
1.
Haynes, it's baseball,
2nd. What time will the USA softball be done?
9 o'clock. Will it be done? I don't know. But Dave Shemp is on the state staff, okay?
Yes, there's a USA
We were just
softball clinic.
confirming.
Yeah, it starts at 9. He wants to know when it's gonna be done.
Because we have with Jerry Haynes for MHSA baseball, on-field mechanics at Freeland from 1 to 4.
Oh, we'll be,
Yeah,
you'll be done, you'll have plenty of time to make that.
yeah,
Okay.
I doubt if we'll go more than 3 hours.
9 o'clock.
I don't even know.
All right.
yeah, okay? And let me, even if you don't do USA softball and you wanna go to the on-field clinic, it's at Redcoats Diamond, 9 a.m. Saturday, April 2nd, you'd be more than welcome to come, okay? I can guarantee you they'd love to have you there, because they're just trying to help the game of softball. I was watching some videos, and I mentioned this at the clinic when Brian was there. Brian gave us illustrations out of USA softball, high school softball, college softball, and I was watching something the other day, and it was the National Federation. They said USA softball and National Federation are the exact same thing as far as mechanics, okay? There's slight difference in rules possibly, but mechanics, and that's what we're talking about, especially on that on-field clinic. So don't get all in a conniption, well, that's USA softball, we're not USA, no. USA softball and the Federation are exactly the same mechanics. So dive into it, okay? There's a lot of training you can go on YouTube for the Federation, a lot of cases. I mean, there's over 100 little film clips on YouTube that you can find.
I was just gonna say thank you, and if you want this, I sent it to John already, so get hold of John, he can forward it on to you, so.
Good, Jason.
Hey, great season, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, if you want a copy of the test, they're free